I don't know if this shot is blurry or if it's just my eyes. It's 7:30 in the morning. I'm just leaving from the hotel. Joel is still asleep and it is bitterly cold to just be having a hoodie on. So, didn't really sleep all that great last night. Had a bunch of crazy dreams and the hotel was relatively good. No issues with that. They got the complimentary breakfast getting ready to start over there. And it's not like a buffet. It's literally like they give you a plate of food. I heard the guy who works in there talking to some woman about it. And it almost sounds like we about to get a tray up in there. I don't really care too much for the breakfast so much as I care about the coffee. I really want some coffee. Haven't had a cup yet. And I've been up for quite a while. Hey, look at this little snowman and snow dog that I just ran across right here. Y'all see that? Somebody made a snow dog. Damn. All right, so here's the game plan. We are getting ready to get up with Lenny again this morning at around 9:30. We're gonna be taking Lenny to his storage unit because it's there where he's got his books that he's written. He also says he has a whole bunch of stuff from the time in prison, indictments, documents, things like that. I was like, Lenny, do you got any pictures? That's what I really want to see. I want to see pictures of you from prison. Just to be able to incorporate that with the video. He showed me his prison ID and that thing is so old you can't even really see his picture all too clearly. It's supposed to start snowing and snowing pretty tough like around 10 o'clock. Again, we're getting up with him around 9:30 and our game plan is to get out of here as quickly as possible to try to beat this weather. And again, the reason for our abrupt trip is because of the weather. Man, we ain't used to this type of cold. This is like bone chilling cold right here. But nonetheless, we're hopeful to try to make today a good day, get out of here safely and beat this weather. And let this be the beginning of a lot more that we're gonna be doing here in Baltimore, not only working with Lenny, but just a cast of other people who we've met up here so far. So let's see how this final day up here is gonna play out. Okay, so breakfast was a bust. Ain't nothing free in this town. Ain't no complimentary breakfast and nothing. Now, I said it on the website. They said if you would have had a complimentary breakfast, they'd have gave you a ticket voucher for a basic tray. You don't get that. A woman in front of me tried to get a bottle of water. That was $2. I said, as soon as I said, hey, I'm here for breakfast, dude handed me a menu. Like, and that shit was super expensive. And more than that, it was just the wait. The service is horrendous. And I'm about to wake up Joel. Oh God, that was loud. The light in the bathroom keeps flickering like we're in that movie, The Ring. Yeah, so the breakfast is, it ain't even so much the price, it's the fact that, yo, their service is horrendous. Horrendous, so I'm about to put to use our little coffee maker in the room. Ain't about to pay no $3 for a cup of coffee. You out your rabbit ass mind. What y'all think y'all is? Starbucks? All right, we got Joel awake now. Hey, good morning.
Tired.
Yeah. All right, so Saturday morning, it is 8:30 in the morning. We're supposed to be getting up with Lenny at 9:30, so hopefully all that's gonna go well. We're gonna go try to find us some real breakfast because this Hotel Continental shit is, ain't no Continental about it. We got all our gear packed up, ready to rock and roll, bing bing. We travel like some women with all the stuff that we gotta bring. But that's about all we need to make it happen. So, not too much. We're gonna go load up the vehicle and then take a walk down the mean streets of Baltimore to a McDonald's that's literally right around the corner. Hopefully that's gonna be uneventful. Just got filming Lenny. Lenny's available. We're gonna grab some breakfast at this McDonald's. Yo, they got a walkthrough. And we'll go see Lenny in a little bit after breakfast. Yeah, look at this place, man. I try to think that at one point this place was probably booming.
Yeah.
So I gotta feel like, you know, we've pretty much seen the ins and outs of what Baltimore is and what's going on in this city. Obviously, you know, this pandemic has probably made things worse than they already were here. But even before this COVID stuff, you know, there was a drug pandemic here that's probably been plaguing this place for decades. And you just see all of this stuff that's closed up. Look at that. Like, that's a COVID chill spot right there. I mean, you got a complete outdoor dining area right there. And it's crazy to see, like, you know, these little dressed up spots thrown in between all of this shit that's just boarded up, looking damn near like a damn war zone here. They tell me about houses here. Say you can get a house here for $10,000. And people are doing a lot of flipping in this city. Even on all these broke down properties. I mean, they're putting the "We Buy Houses" signs on those properties. So, just crazy coming to a new environment and seeing what the hell is really going on in a place like this. I think we're going this way. But this is just the start for us. You know, we're just getting a chance to experience this city, and you know, it's our hope to be able to be coming up here and doing even more. Not just with Lenny, not just with Collie, Jerome, but anybody else that we get a chance to meet and work with. All right, this is our final few hours. Snow is on the way, and it's going to be super snowy up here. They got a winter advisory. So we've already spoke with Lenny. Lenny's ready to rock and roll. We're going to get with him. We're going to his storage facility, going to try to find the books that he wrote, and maybe even be able to film another video with him. There's a story that he started sharing with us yesterday that I really want to hear a lot more about. So Joel, let's go ahead. Joel's driving because Joe don't do no city driving. We're gonna get this last little bit of filming done, and then we're getting the hell up out of Baltimore and beating the snow. But we will be back.
What are they doing over here? COVID testing?
I think so. Or it might have been a bus stop. Like, they got the damn paddy wagon out here, like they ready to take motherfuckers to jail.
There's a lot more people chilling out here now than last night.
All right, we're just whipping around some project streets right now. Nothing crazy, just people hanging out all over the corners and shit. And we are about to be picking up Lenny. Now Lenny's outside waiting for us. It is amazing to me just how many people like just hang out outside out here. I mean, there's just tons of people all over the place doing, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're going places or whatever. There's Lenny right there.
Just like New York, people just go around you.
Tell Lenny to get in on your side. Hey, Lenny.
Morning, man.
Good morning.
How you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling good. Got a little bad news this morning.
What's going on? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, but not allowed to get in the store until on Monday. They close the weekend.
Oh. Okay.
But I don't know until Monday.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We can figure something else out.
Well, how y'all sleep last night?
Pretty good, pretty good. All right, so we were trying to figure out where we could go with Lenny because we checked out of the hotel room, and our game plan was to be able to film at his storage facility, but the storage facility is closed until Monday. Lenny is going to be getting up to the storage facility on Monday, getting the books, and the next time that we get up with him, we're definitely going to get a chance to check those out. But we found a park, and that's where we're getting ready to film at, and we're relatively close to where the halfway house is at. And Lenny, you were telling us about this area and just how rough, you know, this part of town really is.
Yeah, well, this part of West Baltimore area, you know, and it's the roughest part of Baltimore. And that's the area in which I moved when I first came to Baltimore from Virginia. A lot of rundown, you know, vacancies, and a lot of drug activities, a lot of murders and robberies.
You know, you were telling us yesterday while filming that you said, you know, you feel like you're a product of your environment, and you look around this environment, and this is, you know, not exactly a glamorous place to be living in.
You know, because when I stated that I felt that I was a product of my environment, you know, I came to Baltimore when I was young, you know, and moved up in West Baltimore area, the roughest part of Baltimore. And I really didn't have any knowledge as to, you know, self-awareness. But I became, you know, where I was living, you know, poverty level was low. And depression kicked in, but not realizing that I was suffering from depression, you know, and it molded my life in a way, you know, because that's what all I was used to, you know. That's all I was being used to seeing, you know, the murders, the things of that nature in West Baltimore here. So I feel that it molded my character at that time, you know. So yeah, I feel though that I was a product of my environment, but you don't have to be. I believe that, you know, it all depends on what you want to do with your life. I understand that now, you know, and so I just choose today to do something different, something better with my life. You know, there are some people that really want something better for their lives and to stay focused in achieving their goals. And that's what I want to do with my life today. I want to stay focused just for the day, you know, and I know I can do it. It's going to be challenges along the way, and I expect that. But I got much assistance out here, and all I have to do be honest and open, you know, let down those prison walls that's so hard to do, you know. The more that I talk about my past, of course it hurt because the healing wasn't done properly. And the more that I worry about my future. You know.
We came, we saw, we conquered, kind of, not really. Hey, we're on our way home from Baltimore right now, and if you guys have been following anything that we've been doing, we got a bunch of videos from Baltimore. We had an initial idea that we were going to be able to film 5 videos up here. We might have done that. Shit, we might have filmed 6 videos. Joel's focusing on the road right now, and we are in torrential, treacherous conditions. You guys see it, and it's only going to get worse. We've got a
3 hours and 51 minutes.
We got, yeah, 3 hours and 51 minute ride back to the house. We're going home. Not sure if you can see that or not, but our windshield wipers are frozen. That's nice.